All right. Looks like we are live, and I am going to wait for some folks to roll in because we got a lot to talk about, and I don't want folks to miss the beginning of our stream here because we got some cool stuff. We got some cool stuff to watch. It's the heat was too much. The heat was too much, and I called an audible. It is Watch Along Wednesday, and I got some stuff lined up that I've been dying to watch for some time with all of you, and I'm looking forward to that. But I'm gonna wait until some folks roll in here to decide if we are going straight to watching or if we're going to go straight to announcements. I feel like we got to make the announcements a little ways in to make sure everyone's rolled in. Reed Cooper, welcome in.
Welcome, my friends.
I'm queuing up our watch along stuff. We got some cool stuff here. A couple of different things, all sort of on the same theme, but it was so hot today. There was no way I was doing anything beyond a watch along. I was not going to be designing stuff. I wasn't going to be playing a game. I needed to chill. Encrypted, cryptid.
Hello!
Got a lot of stuff to announce, and I want to make sure we get as many of us in before we get to that as possible. So instead, we're going with like simple watch along, getting hyped up for this weekend. The theme on tonight's watch along. Look, for some people, this is 4th of July. For some people, it's there's like World Cup stuff happening, I believe. But for Perry Von Vicious, it is. Yes, it was in fact too hot to get to the post office today. I'm packing everything up tomorrow. There was one other figure I needed to take care of, but don't worry, it is going out this week, Reed Cooper. I know it's actually going to be hotter tomorrow. But yeah, for a lot of folks, they're excited for World Cup. For a lot of folks, it's 4th of July. For me, it's the only, I watch the sumo bashos when they come around. That it doesn't start till next week. Good heavens. There's a few wrestling things I watch every year, but there's really only one sports thing that I watch every chance I get, and that is the Monster Jam World Finals. It is this weekend, and to get us hyped, to get us ready, I have some watch along stuff. I have some stuff I have been sitting on. I have not watched this. The piece of media that we're going to start with tonight, I have not watched. I wanted to give us some background music while we're just sitting here. Hang on, I got a button set up. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Too loud. So I've been dying to do this. Aspen the Mermaid, welcome in. We're doing a watch along tonight, getting ready for getting everyone excited for Monster Jam World Finals, and I have big announcements for my upcoming all-day stream, my birthday next weekend, Saturday, July 11th. We're going to get to that. I'm letting a few more folks roll in before we get to it, because I know there's some folks that are not going to want to miss what I have to say here. I know I'll end up repeating it. I'll make the announcement more than once, but I think it's going to be a very cool theme for an all-day stream. Last time I didn't really have a theme. I just kind of did what I wanted. This time it's going to be a little different. Let's see, I'm checking how many folks. You know what? We got some folks rolling in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the first round of announcing now. I'm going to do it. We're going to make the announcement now, and then I will circle back and I will do it again when more people are in. My all-day stream, Saturday, July 11th. It is my birthday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. My birthday. Here it is. Boom, there it is. Look at that. Look at that graphic. Look at that sick graphic I made. From 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. is the length of the stream. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., we are doing 2000s Wrestling Roulette. I have so many wrestling games from the 2000s ready to go. I know Ryan's World. I didn't have time to stick my face on that kid and make it say Perry's World, so I just left it. It's a graphic from Walmart's website, I guess. It's what came up when I Googled picker wheel and just looked for an image. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. is going to be 2000s Wrestling Roulette, and we have all kinds of awesome games to pick from thanks to our good friend, Mr. Johnny Torres. He and I worked really hard to get some of this stuff up and working. We got everything from GameCube. We got like WrestleMania X8. We got whatever the other one was on that system, Vengeance or whatever. We got PS2 Japan releases of King of Colosseum 1 and 2. We got SmackDown Bring the Pain. We got there's another SmackDown. I forget which one. Quite frankly, there's so many. We got Legends of Wrestling 1 and 2. We got Backyard Wrestling 1 and 2. We got the Def Jam Vendetta games. We got Fire Pro Wrestling. We got Ultimate Muscle from Japan. WWE Crush Hour. Come on. How totally on brand is that for me to play WWE Crush Hour? And more. There is a whole great big list. We got all of them up to play. And here's the best part. I've only ever played like 3 or 4 of these games previously, maybe 4 or 5, but there's like 12 or 13 games total that we have. I've really only played a few of them in the past. So this is actually really exciting for me because a lot of them are going to be first time plays for me. Me and Johnny Torres did fire them all up. We made sure they all worked. Very excited. But that's not all. That's from 9 to 9. From 9 to 11, just like our last stream, we are closing out the night with karaoke, and that is when I will be joined by my mystery guest. My mystery guest will be here in my my streaming studio that doubles as an office, but they will be here in the flesh, in person, and they will also be doing karaoke. So that's our schedule. That's the theme, the giveaway. I'm going to be doing multiple giveaways throughout the day, some small giveaways. And I'm going to set some minimum thing, any cheer of X number of bits gets you an entry, that kind of thing. And our giveaway, if you'll all recall, I didn't bring it up with me. I meant to. It's not up here. But you've all seen it before because you've been on the streams. The translucent prototype of the Delmy Exo figure. Last time Bloopy won the translucent prototype of the Perry figure. The Delmy figure is going to be the giveaway on this stream, and there is a reason for that. Our goal, I'm setting a bits goal on the stream. Our goal is enough to buy 2 tickets and 2 pit passes for Monster Jam at Gillette Stadium at the end of July, because Delmy has never been to Monster Trucks ever. So we got to make it happen. We got to get Delmy to Monster Jam. So we're giving away a figure at Delmy so that we can get her to Monster Jam. And if this is anything like the last stream, we're going to crush it. We're going to do great. It's going to be so much fun. And I can't wait to take her to her first Monster Jam, right? Exactly. Thank you. See, Aspen Rose knows. We got it. That's right. Get Delmy to Monster Jam. And it's my birthday stream. That would be a great birthday gift to me, to help me bring my friend who's never seen Monster Trucks to the biggest and best monster truck show that comes to New England at Gillette Stadium, Monster Jam, when they rock out with like 12 trucks. It's a huge course. I've only been there once before for Monster Jam. It was back in 2021. I went with Rip Bison. This time it'll be with Delmy. So we're going to make it happen. It's going to be so much fun. All right. I am certain that is not the last you will have heard of that tonight, because we will be talking about it again. It will come up again. But for now, we got this watch along to tackle, and it is a doozy. This cartoon first came out when I was a year old. It was 1985. I know I'm ancient. I'm very sorry. I I can't do anything about that. 1985, this came out, and it was entirely made, like so many cartoons of the 80s, it was entirely made to sell toys. This particular cartoon was meant to sell a line of toys by Play School called Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. And that is also the name of this cartoon. So, with no further preamble, we are going to take it away with Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. And this isn't all we're watching. I got more stuff lined up. But it is all on theme. It's going to be Monster Truck Night here on Wednesday Watch Along. So let's take it away with Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines from 1985. Brace yourselves for this theme song. It is goofy.
Comes Bigfoot to show off the stuff. The best of the big ones. He's rough and he's tough. Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. They're big, bad, dirty, and mean. Call on Bigfoot if you get in a fight. He'll come to the rescue with all of his might. Bigfoot, when you need him, you know he's around. Bigfoot, he'll crush him and make him leave town. Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. They're big, bad, dirty, and mean. They're big, bad, dirty, and mean.
That was the Orange Blossom Special Puller. Adam NX67, welcome in. And a belated welcome to Aspen Rose.
Welcome, my friend.
Oh no! Amazing! It's okay.
That's the first bit of dialogue.
Before she gets to the stadium.
Come on.
And now, what you've all been waiting for, Bigfoot and the Muscle Machine. Bigfoot, 10 tons of brute force.
10 tons of brute force.
And the driver, Yank Justice. Yank is the man what
Yank
Bigfoot is to trust.
Justice?
Tough and strong, lean and mean. And speaking of mean, nothing makes you feel meaner than when you paid too much for a used car. At Raven Scott Used Cars, you get what you pay for and more. Take it from me, Blackie.
Yeah, they're a band, I think. Yeah.
Here comes the Orange Blossom Special, driven by Professor D with his pet armadillo, Dilly. He really was a professor.
What? Orange Blossom Special, driven by Professor something or other with his pet armadillo? You guys, I haven't watched this since I was a very little kid, and I think I only saw it once when we rented it from the local video store. So this is a lot to take in. The one thing I do remember, even as a little kid, I was like, they recycle a lot of animations in this. Let's see if maybe I was imagining it as a kid.
Until he got caught up in the exciting world of truck pulling. Yes, fans, Black Gold is a full-blown, road-ripping, fire-spitting puller with drivers to match. Their names are Red and Redder. And wait till you see these.
Red and Redder. That's actually pretty funny. We have two chickens. One is named Red and one is named Mini Red. So to me, I wonder if this was a subliminal thing that's been in my head for 30 years before we got our chickens. Red and Redder. 100. Yeah. It said Flint Dill right at the beginning. Very much a Flint Dill production.
Wild-eyed, red-headed twin.
Would you stop hamming it up?
Get high.
So G.I. Joe. Don't try this at home.
Get off the road, jerks!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Those rats. We gonna find her in there.
We'll just kick a few tires. So what's the darn deal? Is pedestrian chasing a new event?
The stadium security guys will sort it out. We seem to be straying from the point. I think that young woman was in trouble. Hey! That's mine!
How'd the bad guys get a monster truck?
Let's do it, Bigfoot.
Yeah. Some scenes from this are definitely going to end up being bit alerts on the channel. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a movie.
I'll handle this.
Deal with him. I'll get the girl.
Nailed him. Wow. Really violent. Well, it's 85, so I'm thinking it's got to be like Bigfoot 3 or 4, probably.
Give me the map. Obviously, I don't have it. Where'd you stash it? That's for me to know. And you to find out. I care not to hear your excuses,
come on.
Mr. Sly. Rather, I want to see results. Do not disappoint me or take up more of my time, for time is the one resource I have in short supply.
This is Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
I'd still love to know who those guys were.
What is this vintage reviews thumbnail that just came on? What the hell was that? Ugh. Oh, we got some Mad Max action.
What's the darn deal?
Exactly. What's the darn deal? I'm gonna start using that. Yeah, Yank Justice. What a name.
Everybody okay? Everything except my blood pressure. Let's jaw about it on the road, or we'll miss the show in Vegas.
Talk about runaway forestry. It was no accident as far as I can tell.
It is my experience that there's a motive for every crime. But frankly, I can't think of one.
Maybe it had something to do with that weirdness last night.
Or with that girl.
First time he ever noticed a girl.
Something on our tail. Step on it and try to keep ahead of them. Things have definitely taken a turn for the worse. Form a line and don't let them buy us.
Yeah, Destro. Right away for us.
This is a fine time to think about your face. Just do it.
dumb as I thought.
This is really violent. Like, I know I'm a pro wrestler, but like, this is violent.
Did your mama ever tell you hitchhiking was dangerous?
The armadillo, come on.
They're going for our tires. Watch this. Are you crazy? No, just vicious.
I think you should. Encrypted. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's one to clip for sure.
Here comes Bigfoot to step
Here's one of the commercials from this.
muscle. That's how it goes. Yeah. SST muscle machines. They're big, dirty, and mean. Barreling home now. This is the one. This is the big guy that's big on the front. Bigfoot, let the power go. You know what to do. Bigfoot, he's stepping up to win it for you. SST.
New entrance music. What do we think?
They're big, dirty, and mean. SST muscle machines Bigfoot. Batteries not included from Play School.
No thanks.
There we go. Here's part 2. See?
Your boys are finished.
And so are you! Don't gloat yet, Justice!
Yeah, definitely good new entrance music from that.
No two ways about it. Somebody doesn't like us.
I've got an idea. Why don't we talk about it over a blowtorch?
That. Well.
Looks like you folks ran into some problems up there in the mountains.
Yeah, it was an unscheduled demolition derby.
David, Without Darkness, welcome in.
Those guys were after something. Maybe me.
You know, Red was right. Those guys were after something. Like what? I haven't figured that part out.
I've been watching the numbers viewing. For any folks that are just rolling in, I'm gonna give it another few minutes, and then we're gonna once again reiterate the announcement for the upcoming all day stream, and then we'll continue with Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines.
Alf Garage, yo nix 'em, we fix 'em. Do we have them where we want them?
These voices,
You
man.
better believe it, partner.
This YouTube channel with its stuff popping up is pretty obnoxious. Oh well, everyone should do all those things for my channel too. Why not?
What's the deal?
That one. I like that Bigfoot's attack mode is to grab his winch every time. I don't know if winching a wrecking ball is really it. Well, you know, he seems to know what he's doing. right? She does say that a lot. What's the dang deal? Yeah, it's Bigfoot. It's fine.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, and that's more than I can say for the wrecking truck.
Curious. That was the symbol the bikers wore.
That's
Whoever's
right.
after us sure has a lot of money. Yeah, this last stunt cost him a wrecking machine.
And me, a garage.
Say, if you don't mind traveling, we can use a good mechanic.
That's right kindly of you. I need the work. Well, where you going to?
The next show's in Las Vegas.
Well, then, you got the right guy, because I just happen to know a real good route there.
Welcome in, Herobotic. To recap for Herobotic, who has just rolled in, we are doing Watch Along Wednesday, and our first piece of media is the 1985 classic Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines, a piece of propaganda cartooning meant to sell the Play School SST Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines toy line. They, in fact, did animate all the trucks in this to look like the trucks in the toy line. And again, to recap, there are some key characters you need to know. There's a guy who seems to be a cross between Cobra Commander and Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. The driver of Bigfoot is named Yank Justice. And the two twin redhead drivers of one of the other trucks, I think it's called Black Gold, are called Red and Redder. So lots going on. I will be reviewing the announcement for the all-day stream in just a few minutes here. We'll probably talk about it every so often on the stream, but really cool stuff coming up for that.
You want a soda?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, a road soda.
Don't need to shake it up, partner. What the? What's that all about?
What's the dang deal? Oh, come on. You can't punch Yank Justice. That's what you get. Yeah, what's that all about?
Where you going? I got a soda pop for you.
That's going in a promo for sure. I got a soda pop for you.
Now, you got a choice, pal. You can either talk or walk. And in this heat,
It's so G.I. Joe's. They never made any of these villain vehicles for the set, and they really should have. You could grate cheese on those cheekbones. Wow, yeah. I hadn't noticed, but yeah, I guess just ride on the back of the dune buggy. Oh, yeah, well, that's why you don't do that.
this is getting mighty peculiar.
Yeah, I agree.
Welcome to the biggest tractor pull in the world, starring Grave Roller.
Grave Roller?
Bigfoot top billing.
So sue me. You're yesterday.
You guys, Grave Roller, and now he's mad that Bigfoot doesn't have top billing. And why is this show promoter dressed like old school Perry Von Vicious with an ascot? There's a lot going on here. Like, this is a lot going on.
Snooze. You're washed up. Finished your history. Grave Roller's hot now. I'm doing you a favor keeping you on the bill.
Look, I don't know what your scam is, and I don't care, but I want a one-on-one with Grave Roller.
Yes, Herobotic, the two redheads are twins. Their names are Red and Redder. So you can't make this stuff up, but they sure did. Yeah, it looks nearly close to Gravedigger. Like, This is 1985. This is foreshadowing the Bigfoot Monster Jam split by like 20 years.
Anything you say. Yeah, boss. There's a sucker born every second. He took the hook like a... Spare me the colorful analogy, my friend. And...
Okay, they couldn't think of an analogy when they were writing the script, right? That's what just happened. He took the hook like a, spare me your analogy.
Bet heavily on Grave Roller, for if he wins, you'll be rich. But if he loses, money will be the least of your concerns.
Yes, friends, this is it. Bigfoot versus Grave Roller. The winner gets
God.
both trucks. The loser takes a bath.
That truck looks pretty tough. Don't do it, Yank.
Anybody?
You can tell that this was not that successful because they've had so many cool vehicles that were like the enemy vehicles, and none of those were made into toys. They released Black Gold, the one that the twins drive. They released a toy of the Orange Blossom Special that the Professor character drives, and they released the Bigfoot along with a pull sled, trailer for all of them, and I think like some kind of like workshop. Like a car wash workshop thing for him, and that was it. That was the whole toy line. All right, to be continued.
Else got any words of encouragement? Or should I just get on with it?
I like that they made Bigfoot a standard, like it's got a clutch. I don't think that was the case.
What's this?
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Oh no, secret weapon button. Oh my god, saws. Gasp, treachery. What the heck?
There's acid in the pit!
Shouldn't that have melted the tire? I was gonna say, you can't let Grave Roller get away. This animation is incredible.
Glad you decided to stand and fight!
Nobody throws flames at Yank Justice.
I should have known. You're either gonna talk or munch knuckles. Which is it? Stop her! I don't want to see you again.
You can't. Look, everyone knows the first rule of Bigfoot is you don't let someone steal Bigfoot. Ooh, encrypted cryptid. I am up for that idea. Oh, here we go.
Warlord's ready. Powers on high. Just like those big
Oh, that's one of the other ones they made for the series. They made Warlord.
Muscle machines. They're
Come
big,
on.
man.
How cool is that?
Those dual stick shifters make her really move. Big bad Warlord's got nothing to prove.
It's bad!
SST, muscle machines. They're big, bad, dirty, and mean. SSD Muscle Machines Warlord. Other muscle machines sold separately. Batteries not included from Play School.
Okay, so an important distinction we have to make here is that I have a great monster truck toy collection. I do not have any of the Play School SST trucks. I don't have the Warlord. I don't have Bigfoot. I don't have the Orange Blossom Special or Black Gold or the Pole Sled. Those are the things I'd be most interested in. The Pole Trailer is also pretty cool, but like those are the ones where I'm like, oh, those are so great. They look so good. In the Pole Sled like functions with them. It's really cool. My remarks, welcome in. I know. I really need to get those. They had to hold back while I got a bunch of others. Thank you for joining us. Here's my
Welcome, my friends.
also. We're doing Watch Along Wednesdays in about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to break again for station identification, and we're going to discuss the upcoming antics coming for the all-day stream Saturday, July 11th on my birthday, and I hope everyone will be able to join us. But for now, enjoy a little bit more of Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines from 1985.
Get off of me!
What do you want with this?
I am not obliged to tell you anything.
Great. Tell it to the cops. You'll have plenty of time. Grand Theft Auto goes for 3 to 10 years.
The map is mine. Some men were trying to steal it. I hid it here during the show in Seattle. Is that enough?
On my remarks, I will be streaming that day from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Probably a little longer.
This fine young woman is about to tell us why
But all day that makes sense. I'm gonna, just to specify, I would stream longer, but I have a booking across the state to wrestle like 2.5 hours away the night before. So I'm going to get home at like 1 or 2 in the morning and then be up, showered, and ready to go to stream at 9 o'clock. So it's gonna be a long birthday for me.
It has to do with this. We didn't know it, but we've been carrying it around for 3 days now. A map? What's it do?
Don't get any funny notions. The map is mine. Return it, I'll be on my way.
Seeing that your map almost cost us our lives, we consider ourselves half owners of it.
I see your point. But if we're going to do this, we're doing it my way. You drive, I lead. So what are we looking for?
I will say,
That's for me to know and you not to know.
Vermont is not that Friday. It's the Friday after, on the 17th. But I will be at Chaotic on Friday, July 10th. It'll go by in the scroller up above. Shout out Elmira Marks, who's been doing some very cool streams of their own. Oh, my shout out didn't work. Hang on. And it's my debut at Chaotic. I've never been there before.
I'm not interested in small talk.
What are you interested in?
Not you or your machines. So please stifle your pathetic attempts at flirtation.
Let's try and see if that works.
Don't flatter yourself. I'll put it to you straight, miss whatever your 3 names were. I like Bigfoot, my team, and freedom, and that about covers it. I don't like trouble. If it weren't for the sizable investment I've already put into your problems, I'd be more than happy to let you thumb your way
there we go.
to your highfalutin university. Am I making myself clear? On their way.
Awesome. Happy to hear it. Yeah, working for Chaotic is one that was still on my list. They're one of the only companies in New England I've not worked for before, so had to cross them off, and getting it the night before my birthday, not bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys ever seen those combine demolition derbies? That show was in Lowell, Mass.
She's got a crush on you.
Eventually it's going to scroll by up on the top there, but it's a slow scroll with a lot of information, so it'll get there.
Wait here.
Where else would I go?
But it's a solid, 2-hour drive from my house, so I'm going to be home at like 2 a.m. and then back up and at 'em, ready to stream at 9 a.m. Heck yeah.
I don't know what's on that map, but somebody sure wants it bad.
Suppose you break down and tell us what's going on.
Suppose we get on the road before...
You dudes almost got turned into steel spaghetti. But nobody's gonna munch your metal now that Close McCall's here.
Sorry, we got enough troubles without taking a rookie along. Why not? He's kind of cute.
Thanks for the offer, but we'll handle it ourselves.
You should see Warlord rip. I did this power trip on her, slapped on some carb booster, and she turns asphalt to gravel.
I don't take your meaning.
He says his car is fast.
Well, as I said, Junior, we got all we need. But thanks.
Well, okay. See you in the Nitro Pits.
That boy has some peculiar ideas about language.
There's the Elmira Marks shout out. I've been enjoying Elmira Marks' kind of off-kilter, strange watch-along streams. They've been a lot of fun. Very cool.
Lanley's theory on Indo-European language development. What do you think about it?
So folks should give them a follow. Check them out.
Looks like Smokey's lit his fires. Pull over.
We weren't speeding.
What's wrong, Sheriff?
Don't move. Read on the rights.
You got the right to remain silent because all you say can and will be used against you in a court of law, and you have the right to talk to a lawyer, and if you don't have the money, Oh, shoot, what do we do if they don't have the money?
I don't know. You tell me. Handcuff them.
We weren't doing nothing.
Tell that to the judge.
Yeah.
Yank, this is a setup. Ain't much we can do about it now.
Excuse me, ma'am, but you busy later tonight? Say about 8 o'clock?
Sooner or later, they're gonna find it, Yank. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Not likely. Look.
I wonder if the way they're portraying the police in this cartoon was it all informed my early in life dislike of police. Like I feel like even as a little kid, I didn't really much care for them.
How come I never have a hand grenade when I need one?
Wow.
All right, everybody, wake up! You folks have a choice. Either translate this map or rot here for the next 50 years.
That's
I
a
gotta
lot of
save
years.
This predicament. I'll get us out. It says, go 2 miles due south from Diablo Peak, and you shall find what you seek.
Watch it, boys! Land on loose!
Oh, here we go. Is this the introduction? Yeah.
Crazy kid.
Close, McCall? My hero! Oh, brother.
Close McCall.
He's coming this way!
I figured you'd need me soon enough, so Warlord and I followed you.
Thanks, kid. Come on, let's get out of here.
Help me! Please!
Oh, all right. I know I'm gonna regret this.
Guys, we're watching Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines 1985, getting psyched up for Monster Jam World Finals this weekend.
That was most exhilarating.
No! They're getting away! After them!
Yep, you'd all be in big trouble right now if it weren't for me.
pat himself on the back that hard.
I had no idea about that, Elmira Marks. That's really interesting. On the Orange Blossom Special on eBay, cheapest.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Day Without Darkness.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Thank you so much for the gift sub for Elmira Marks. The Orange Blossom Special is not cheap, and it's a beautiful toy. Honestly, to have the whole series working and in good shape would be an amazing piece for me. Guys, we're only 14 subs from the gift, the sub goal. Tell your friends. We're right on the verge of breaking that number. And at 9:30 on the dot, we're going to break real quick and talk about the upcoming all-day stream. Elmira, that makes a lot of sense. That tracks with what I've known about Hugh Laurie. Oh, here's what we find out about Bigfoot's hidden talent. We all know.
He didn't come all this way to get gotten by a river. What are we gonna do without Yank? I don't know.
Ready?
All right, we did it.
No, we didn't, you slobbering hound!
There he is. That's right. Monster trucks float, and don't you ever forget it. 4 giant tires full of air is basically 4 giant rafts, and it's a real thing. They really float. Oh, we got another commercial. Sick.
When the power of Orange Blossom unfolds, she's ripe for a meeting with big black gold.
There he is.
Muscle machines, they're big, bad, and mean. Popping a wheelie, high on her luck, and black gold pulling with ease through the muck. So mighty, so awesome, a showdown is sure. Getting us back to the finish, who will endure? SST Muscle Machines, they're big, bad, dirty, and mean. SST Muscle Machines sold separately.
Come on.
Included from Play School.
Those toys are gorgeous. Oh, Fry and Laurie is primo comedy. I mean, come on, how could it not be? Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry, come on. Yeah, if you fill them with nitrogen, for sure. Yep. And Gravedigger 2 also did a big floating stunt. A lot of them did back in the day. And there's a couple modern trucks that have done it as well.
Well, it's cheaper than a car wash. Uh-oh, tailgaters. I'm going as fast as I can.
Elmira Marks, I've watched some people do that on YouTube, and it's always in my mind as an eventual project. Yeah, Reed, this cartoon is pretty bad, but you know, that's kind of why we're here. And I think we're most of the way through it at this point. I think we are. Yeah, we're 2/3 of the way through. It's true. Excalibur did roll in the water. There's a few trucks that rolled in the water back in the day, but you know, they're easy enough to retrieve. It's just a lot of damage done. No, I've never watched Johnny Q90. Q90? Q90?
How was I to know she was lying? You want me to waste him, boss?
Well, it's my favorite genre of 80s cartoons. The cartoons that were only made to sell toys. Ninja Turtles, Toxic Avenger, Street Sharks, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Like, there's a whole bunch of G.I. Joe. Really good. Oh, I'm going to check him out. I'm going to jot that down. Johnny Q90.
I have always believed in the supremacy of grace over power, but I fear that we must now exercise brute force.
I will look that up, Elmira.
The barbarian.
Yeah, Biker Mice from Mars, Cowboys of Mumisa. That's exactly. They were all great series, but they were just toy selling machines.
Adrian Ravenscroft.
The Adrian Ravenscroft?
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Thought he was dead.
So did a lot of people. For the last 20 years, he has been a total recluse, running his empire from hidden offices across the world.
Lore drop.
Now he has re-emerged.
What's so important that he'd come out of hibernation to find it?
It's better that you don't know.
What is there a billionaire can't buy?
Interestingly, you wouldn't take it if it were given to you close.
There's only one thing I want, and that's red.
I'm redder, and you're a grease monkey.
Hold it! Quiet!
That's great. Great stuff.
Something?
No,
Whoa.
We're under attack! Mount up!
They're aiming for our gas tanks!
Move fast! There's dry land ahead!
The CB radio in Bigfoot is a great touch.
How'd you learn to do that?
I'm a quick study.
There's a building up ahead!
There's a building up ahead.
It's a truck!
Uh-oh.
Around!
Oh my god, that thing's huge. What the heck? Yeah, it's a real missed opportunity that none of these enemy vehicles were ever made into toys. This could have been a great toy line. Uh-oh. See? Come on. Look at that.
Barbarian Bigfoot.
Barbarian. They got great names. Grave Roller, Barbarian. Uh-oh.
Let the woman go! This is between us!
I grant no mercy.
He
Brachiosaurus.
isn't a chauvinist, but then again, I wish he was.
I'm really looking forward to looking that up, Elmira Marks. That sounds like exactly the kind of thing that I watch like in bed before I'm going to sleep, like the no voiceover build videos. It's possible I've seen some of this stuff and just didn't realize it. Uh-oh. Is this the end of Bigfoot?
Stuck like a beetle.
What about the map?
Oh yeah, the map.
Oh no, there's spikes all through the truck. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I've definitely seen some of that stuff. Could have been someone else doing similar stuff, but I may have watched him too.
Down to size.
Uh-oh.
Jennifer!
Dun, dun, dun. The big guy fights how I wrestle.
Where do you think you're
Gorilla presses and just being huge.
Stop! Come back!
Don't worry, Yank. We can put Bigfoot together again.
Bigfoot drove by, is all janky and broke up.
Why don't you ride with me and we'll have ourselves a few ho-hos?
Thanks, Close. I thought you'd never ask. Pull on over. Oh, brother.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is trouble. What's the darn deal? Uh-oh. Oh no.
We're stuck! So am I! What is this stuff?
Wait there, Guinevere! I shall save thee!
But, why would you?
Hey!
Must be some kind of quick-drying cement.
Look behind us.
They've thought of everything.
Uh-oh, we're gonna be street pizzas!
Oh no.
Look for your life, Orange Blossom.
Oh.
I'll lose the damsel in distress routine and get over here.
All right. We are going to pause very quickly for a quick recap before we come back to the conclusion of Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. We've been talking about coming up July 11th on my birthday, Saturday, July 11th from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. It is the all-day stream. We're going to be live from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., it is 2000s Wrestling Roulette. I have a spinner wheel. It will be done at random. And we are going to play, I have something like 15 plus games from the 2000s, all wrestling games. We got the SmackDown games, including Here Comes the Pain, thought by many to be one of the best wrestling games ever. We got the GameCube games, including WrestleMania X8, and I think, I want to say one of them was called like, forget what the other one was called, but it was another good one. We got the Def Jam Vendetta games. We got the Legends of Wrestling games. We got the King of Colosseum games from Japan. We got Fire Pro Wrestling Returns, also thought to be one of the greatest games ever created for wrestling. We got the Ultimate Muscle game. If you guys remember me making the little muscle figures, the little Keshi figures, that's the cartoon it's from, and they got their own wrestling game. WWE Crush Hour, and more. There's so many more. There's some crazy ones, some weird ones I didn't know existed. I'm really looking forward to giving these a spin. Me and our good friend, Mr. Johnny Torres, we spent an entire afternoon getting this stuff running. It's going to be sick. It's going to be so much fun. And then at 9 p.m., I'll have a very special guest with me for karaoke. We will have discounted rates for song selections. You can pop karaoke at any point in the day, and I have to stop and do karaoke. In fact, you can pop karaoke's right now, and I will stop the stream and do a karaoke. I'm not above it. I'll do it in the heat with a low price of 2,500 bits. It's going to be a blast. We're doing a giveaway. We have the prototype, the translucent prototype figure of Delmy Exo. One of a kind. It's the only one like it. We're going to be doing a giveaway for that. And there will be details on how you can enter that. You'll be able to enter all day, and we will pull a prize winner at the end of the stream, at the end of the night. The reason we're giving away a Delmy figure is because our goal that day is to raise enough money through bits and subs and whatever else that I can get 2 tickets and 2 pit passes for Monster Jam at Gillette Stadium, so I can take Delmy Exo to her first ever monster truck. She has never seen monster trucks live, let alone Monster Jam. And we're trying to get her there. We're trying to get her to the biggest and baddest monster truck show that comes to New England. I think she's going to have a blast, and I know that we can do it. And I'm really looking forward to the entire event. It is once again on my birthday. And what better birthday gift than helping me bring a friend to monster trucks? I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And also the night before I will be at Chaotic Wrestling the night before, making my debut for Chaotic Wrestling, out in Lowell on 7/10. But on July 17th, the following Saturday, I will be making my debut for, if it wants to, maybe it doesn't want to jump over there. All right. Okay. Not totally sure. Okay, that's frozen. Well, that's fine, I guess. Bunch of stuff's frozen. What's going on here? What seems to be the issue here? What's the dang deal? At least we're still live. We may have to go to the BRB screen and figure out what's going on here. Let's see, can I switch over into that tab? No, what's going on? It's always Chrome. Chrome is such a monster, the way that it eats up everything on your computer all at once. But yeah, folks, we're gonna be doing the all-day stream 7-11. I'm really looking forward to it. And with that said, we will be right. Oh wait, oh, there we go. Stuff's catching up now. Okay, I think we might be okay in just a second here. What is going? There we go. Oh, why? What is it? Something funky going on here. All right, there we go. All right, we're coming back. We're coming back. Everything's working again. Here we go. We're going to jump back into Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. Only another 10-ish minutes on this, and then we'll move on to our next piece of watch-along media. Thank you all for bearing with me through some technical issues there, but we are still rolling.
Renner, your hero is here.
Oh, close.
Renner, baby, it's with a warm heart that I deliver you from certain doom.
Ah, forget the warm heart, you two. It's the heavy foot that counts.
That's true. That's true. That's what they say. Folks, don't forget we got the gift sub discount going from Twitch for just 2 more days. 35% off 5 or more gift subs. We are just a mere 14 subs away from the sub goal.
With Bigfoot this big, Barbarian hasn't got a chance.
Don't try to butter me up. As soon as I'm done, I'm gone.
Please, Yank.
Oh, they've turned Yank Justice into like a Han Solo tough guy character.
Good reason for that. For starters, you won't even tell us what we're looking for.
Yeah. How come you trust us to risk our lives, but you won't even trust us to keep a secret? It's the Fountain of Youth.
What?
The Fountain of Youth. Yeah, sure. I suppose you know where Captain Kidd's treasure is buried, too. All right. All right. I'll show you. Now try to follow me. This map is the most significant find of the century. On it is an account of Ponce de Leon's last expedition.
In the month of Julius, in the year of our Lord 1521, we came across...
What the heck is this?
Mountain, knowing that this was the end of our quest. The men drank from it. The old were made young, and the weak were made strong.
The following section is in a different handwriting.
Month of Augustus. We have been ambushed. Ponce de Leon, explorer and servant to King Ferdinand, is dead, along with all his troops. Only I survive, and I fear that will not be for long.
Is this what monster trucks are about?
This map was found in the shallow graves 6 months ago.
Hey, the bruiser's back, looking to chomp chassis. Come on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, but who's gonna help us?
Oh, no.
Hold on, girls.
Close call.
Tilly.
Raider! Drop the control tower! Take off, Red!
Wow. That's one way to take care of it.
Ooh, close one, Tilly.
Watch out, Yank!
I agree with Reed Cooper. This cartoon is not very good.
Come on, Bigfoot. This is for all the marbles.
It is kind of fun in a not good way, but like, oof. I can see why this wasn't very popular.
Whoa!
Smart. Whoa.
It's gonna blow!
Uh-oh.
Way to go!
Good work, Yank! Put me down, you!
I know Day Without Darkness. I know. I mean, technically this was out when I was little. I was just real little. Like, this came out in 85, so I was 1 when this came out. But again, it's one of my favorite genres of cartoon. Cartoons that were made just to sell a toy line.
You all right?
A toy line that it's absurd I don't own, and I never owned. I never had any of these toys, even as a kid.
Not for long.
You have the map, Ravenscroft. What do you need me for?
Because without you, young Justice will never find his way to the Fountain of Youth.
You're wrong. I've already translated it for him.
Ah, you see? My polygraph says you are lying.
Ravenscroft.
Got her hooked to a polygraph?
You may find me repulsive now, but soon you will love me.
Never.
Ah, your friends are following us. Mobilize the tanks.
Yank! The limo's at the head!
Can't see anything.
Wow! TX-41 tanks! We're talking mega metal!
We're talking mega metal.
Would you like to watch the annihilation of your friends, my dear?
You filthy monster.
A lot of recycled animations in this for sure.
Let's get that limousine.
That's right, Mega Man.
Ravenscroft.
Your optimism is premature.
Did that Rolls Royce just turn into a monster truck Rolls Royce?
Not really. The woman is with me.
Don't worry about me, Yank. Just get him.
Not much chance of that.
Missiles.
I yank justice.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Could she have done that the whole time?
Hey, where do you
Okay,
think
seriously,
you're
we need
going?
a Rolls Royce monster truck pretty bad.
She matters little now.
It's pretty sick.
Look, I've got a level with you. The Spanish booby trapped the area around the fountain. There's only one safe way in.
And unfortunately, Ravenscroft has the map.
Is that? I had to look up who does some of these
This
voices.
isn't the place. I'll eat my diploma.
Over there! The limo! Crab-a-niddly!
Yeah, it looks like it's just a lot of the usual suspects. Yeah, there was the Escalade monster truck, and Casper was like a 57 Chevy at one point. Those were all kind of close to like the big car Rolls Royce thing, but like an actual Rolls Royce monster truck would be sick. Uh-oh, I've seen Indiana Jones. I know how this ends. Just turn him into J. Jonah Jameson? Or Burt Reynolds? Turned him into Burt Reynolds.
Bigfoot! Yeah, let's get him. Get lost! I don't need you anymore!
What a jerk. Just leaving your employees behind? Bigfoot's getting through these rollovers pretty easily, considering. Yeah, went from Marlon Brando to Burt Reynolds. I mean, this was an era where Burt Reynolds was like the guy you wanted to look like. Mid-80s Burt Reynolds was like a sex symbol. Put it into four-wheel drive, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Well,
banging up the rolls.
The bigger they are, the harder they crash.
The show's not over yet, Justice.
Does it work that way for vehicles? Uh-oh, booby traps. Woof. Oh, yikes. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, well, no salvaging that one now.
I will have revenge!
Either that or the Gators are gonna have a nice dinner.
Did I start wearing like dark slacks and polo shirts places? It's a good look on this guy. Oh no, he's aging again. It's temporary?
The archaeological find of a lifetime. Ruined. Well, you see one old stone, and you seen them all.
The fact of the matter is, we're out of business. Our trucks are wrecked and we can't afford to get them repaired.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. Once again, Bigfoot does not adhere to standard physics.
You all right?
I have never been better.
Wow.
Will you check this out? We're rich. We are rich. It's gold, all sorts of gold.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? I can hardly wait to get my hands on it.
Hey, Yank! Aren't you gonna get your share of the gold?
No, I don't think being rich would suit me too well.
Well, where you going now?
Oh, I don't know. You got any ideas?
Hey, wait a minute. Let's just start driving.
Whoa. Got the girl in the end, too. Awesome. It looks like there's a lot of good videos up about related content here. You'll love to see it. All right, that was Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. Folks, that's been on my we should watch this on the stream list for a long time. A long time. I'm glad we did it. It's a bit of a slog. I think if that whole thing had been 20 minutes instead of 50, that could have been a really nice little piece of entertainment. You know, if they'd done it in like regular old entertainment, TV numbers, that would have been great. All right, I'm looking up the guy who did the voice of Yank Justice, because his voice sounds familiar. Okay, he passed away in 2012 at age 77. That kind of tracks. Let's see. Let's get a look at his filmography here. Wow, he was on Next Generation. He was in a bunch of stuff. He was in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. What? It's crazy. Yo, he was in Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines, but he was also in The Legend of Sasquatch. Dude's got a lot of cryptid work in his life. Oh, did a lot of voiceover work for Burger King commercials too. Huh. Who would have known? Okay, hang on. So Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines is 53 minutes. We just watched it. But according to Wikipedia, Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines was a 9-episode, 30-minute 1985 series. I don't think that can be right unless there's more. I have to look it up and find out if there's more, you guys. I mean, we're not going to watch it right now. That's for sure. I can tell you we are not watching it right now. All right. So real quick, I'm going to check in with the chat here. Nicka Beans, welcome in.
Hello! Welcome, my friends.
I should, since Nicka Beans is here, we'll review once more. We have made the announcement for the upcoming all-day stream on my birthday, July 11th, next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And here is the graphic. The show's going to come to you in 2 segments, one 12-hour segment and one 2-hour segment. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., it is 2000s Wrestling Roulette, featuring so many different games: WWE Crush Hour, Ultimate Muscle, Fire Pro Wrestling, a bunch of the SmackDown games, including Here Comes the Pain, a perennial favorite of many wrestling game connoisseurs. We got the GameCube WWF games that were really underrated, truly underrated. We got the King of Colosseum games from Japan. We got the Legends of Wrestling games. We got the Def Jam Vendetta games. We got the Backyard Wrestling games. It's going to be wild. There are so many cool things. We got all the games up and running. I worked with Johnny Torres very carefully to make sure everything was functioning. That's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. There's going to be some interactivity with that, where for certain bit alert amounts, you can make me pick a different game. If one game's wearing too long, wearing past its welcome, we can swap games. For a slightly higher bit alert, you can select what the next game will be instead of just doing it at random. We're also going to be doing a giveaway, a very special giveaway. You all remember the translucent Perry figure that Bloopy won during our last giveaway. We are going to be doing a giveaway of the translucent Delmy Exo action figure, the prototype. That's going to be our giveaway item. We're going to be doing that as well. Yeah, the Twinkie Wiener sandwiches will be in effect. I'm buying the stuff for Twinkie Wiener sandwiches. Every time that alert gets popped, I will make and eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich. I'm not above that. I'm not above that. And then from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., karaoke with a special mystery guest who will be in studio with me here in the actual streaming space to do karaoke live with me. I still won't say who. That's going to be a surprise. But we do have a very special goal on this stream. We are trying to get enough money through bits and through subs and whatever else, so that I can take our giveaway figure, Delmy. We're going to take the real Delmy Exo to Monster Jam at Gillette Stadium at the end of July. She's never been to Monster Trucks ever. So getting her to the biggest, baddest monster truck show that comes through New England, the Stadium Show at Gillette Stadium, 12 trucks, huge lineup. I looked at the lineup. There are 7 trucks on that show that I have never seen in person. That's huge. And that'll be the day. I have done, since starting this gimmick, since starting the human monster truck persona, I have taken my photo with 99 monster trucks. Photo 100 will happen at Gillette Stadium. And we're going to make it happen. July 11th on my all-day birthday stream. Come by, wish me a happy birthday, pop some karaoke's, make some song requests. We're going to have all kinds of cool interactivity. It's going to be an absolute blast. I'm very excited for it. Also, Also, the weekend after, I will be in Vermont, reuniting with the one and only Rip Bison. Mad rides again. Our first time teaming together in Vermont, cross another state off the list. It's going to be a big one. Really looking forward to that. But for now, it is Watch Along Wednesday. We are making our way through a whole bunch of different media. We just watched Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines, a cartoon from 1985 that I've been dying to see. Not Nickabeans. Wait a minute. How did Nickabeans miss a stream? It says a 3-stream streak. 3? 3? That can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way that that's correct. There's no way. That number should be much higher.
Not higher, eye level. Eye level.
Yeah, that is utter nonsense. Twitch, what are you doing?
The audacity.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But you know what? If anyone can do it, it's you, Nickabeans, because I know you've been watching so much, you're saving up all those viewpoints because you want to pop a karaoke. How close are you? How close are you? How many is it up to? That's true. On the sub front, you've been subbed for a very long time, and that's huge. Speaking of, we are only 14 subs away from the sub goal. It's so close, and they're 35% off if you buy 5 or more. So, Day Without Darkness says, unfortunately, I'm going to miss tomorrow's stream. Oh, you got something cool going on tomorrow? What you got going on? All right, we are going to do a little bit more watch along. I'm going to check in with the chat here because I know we got some folks in. This is Monster Truck watch alongs tonight because we are getting ready for Monster Jam World Finals coming up this weekend. So I want to know in the chat. Oh, driving to Queens to get Silver? Hell yeah! Well, that's great. Hey, put me on in the car. You can Bluetooth the phone in and just listen to me. It'll be fun. Well, it'll be me and Johnny Torres. It'll be like listening to us do a podcast. But let's see. I'm gonna throw a poll in the chat real quick so we can determine what our next thing should be. Because I have 2 options. We're going to do some more Monster Truck watch along. Just a quick 2-minute poll. If you've been lurking, if you've been not paying attention, there is a poll right above the chat. Everyone should go vote in it. I have 2 things queued up. We can either watch some retro monster trucks from the late 80s, early 90s, or we can watch some much more recent monster trucks on Monster Jam. I'm happy to do either. I've got some great stuff lined up. And I'm going to leave it to chat. You got another about minute and a half to figure it out. We got 1 vote so far. It says we got 6 or 7 folks watching, depending on which thing I look at. So be sure to get in there and vote. You know, this is what democracy is for, folks. But yeah, Monster Jam World Finals this weekend. It's free streaming on YouTube. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. I really enjoy being able to watch it for free. I won't be able to see all of it because I'm going to be a little bit busy. But, when I can, I'm going to tune in to see what I can see. Boy, this heat wave, let me tell you, barely hanging in there. I did my outdoor cardio earlier. That was crazy.
He's jealous of that.
I snuck down to the nice, cool basement to do my lifting. It's way easier down in the basement because it's so nice and cool down there.
He's jealous of that.
And when we're done with this, democracy is a failure of a system. Well, no, democracy is fine. It's I think maybe it's more capitalism on top of democracy that's a bit of an issue. But yeah, when we're done here, I'm going to head down. I'm going to do round 2 of cardio for the night on the treadmill.
He's jealous of that.
Last night I was watching some sumo documentaries. That was really fun. And I haven't decided what I'm watching. It might be more sumo. Who knows? Because July Basho is coming up right around the corner. Starts the day after my birthday on July 12th. But with the time difference, I have a feeling at the end of my all-day stream, if we raid someone, we're going to be raiding into one of the sumo channels. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, the poll has concluded. Retro monster trucks have won the day. and I am happy to give the people what they want. And who knows? I may set a bit number, and if anyone wants to cheer over that number, they can call me to swap to the modern monster trucks. We'll just go back and forth. So what I have found for presumably the rest of the stream, we got about an hour left, is a compilation collection of the racing at the Louisville Motor Speedway figure 8 course, the famous retro figure 8 course, for 1988 to 1993.
The big question tonight,
the
new course are running. It's actually set up like a figure 8. It's about twice the distance of the normal track they run, plus there are 280-degree turns that they have to make, one to the left and one to the right. The trucks, we're trying to notice something that's working and not working on the vehicles. Basically, the short wheelbase trucks and the long wheelbase trucks seem to be at a disadvantage. The truck, basically with the wheelbase that's kind of in the middle, seems to be having an advantage. We're keeping an eye on Bigfoot, just showing off. USA 1 Chevrolet. They're all sitting with the mid-type wheelbase setup, and it seems to be the hot combination. It goes good over the jumps. It also works in the turns. Qualifying sessions are over.
Army Armstrong, the legend himself.
The track will be the important part of the competition. Stay tuned for all the action. We're going back upstairs.
We're ready for round 1 competition. It's going to be Clydesdale taking on Casper.
Clydesdale will be the Chevrolet.
Oh, Clydesdale's a beautiful truck.
Of the track. The second half of the race, he'll be able to go the inside. Right now, the Pearl, Mississippi Toyota is trying to hold him on his hip to the high side of the track.
And of course, Bennett Clark is out of Canton, Georgia. He's driving the Clydesdale machine.
Less said about Bennett Clark, the better.
Who is in Casper.
Clark goes to high side now, but he's going to take a shot. The first jump of the evening. The way the cars are lined up might be giving a fella some problems. They take a shot. He comes off with a little bit of a bounce. Now goes into that second corner.
Yeah, OG Clydesdale before it was pink.
And it's going to be an easy win for Clydesdale and Bennett Clark out of Canton,
It's a shame.
Georgia.
Shame to see Casper left in the dark. I do like Casper. A great truck from this era. Look at that thing. Come on.
Just now approaching the final jump area there. Casper with Dale Harris definitely had some problems early in the race. All right, so we are ready to continue on with our first round of competition. It's going to be Awesome Kong up against No Problem.
Awesome Kong before he was finished. Look at that.
Vehicles takes a shot. Dane working the inside to perfection. Now, recently, Richard, he has flipped this truck.
John Moore, R.I.P.
Sheet metal back on it against John Moore. He had to go with what sheet metal he could have, and you can see it kind of looks like a swamp buggy.
And it is he at the first jump with a big lead right now.
Yeah, OG, no problem with that short wheelbase. Look at it. It looks like a toy.
John Moore looks like he's got some problems.
No more, I tell you what, he's very conservative on his equipment. He's going to try to stay alive any way he can. Meanwhile, Dane seems to slow down a little bit, Richard, as he goes into the second turn.
Well, he can go slow.
Awesome Kong coming off turn
he doesn't need to go
headed
fast. He's got a huge lead.
Unless he's got a big problem here, he's going to bring it across.
There he goes.
On into quarterfinal action. That's your
Where's
winner, Steve Dane and Awesome Kong, as you see John Moore.
That's right. He flipped the truck. This was the beginning of Skinny Kong. Speaking of Awesome Kong, where's my
we're ready now to move on to our next round of
I got an emote for that one. There it is.
Against the Renegade 1 machine, Warren Hudson out of Arkansas.
Huffaker puts a gate job
on that Huffaker. That's I believe that's Pablo Huffaker, who is still heavily involved in monster trucks today.
Off with a whopper of a lead already. He goes up and he's going over this first set of jumps. Meanwhile, Renegade 1 laying way back as he is just now making his way over the jump.
Yeah, Paul Huffaker.
The engine's putting out a good
Weird.
flame pattern. The Renegade truck seems
Renegade's a beautiful truck too. It's a slow truck, you know, OG monster truck. They're heavy and slow, but gorgeous vehicle.
Looks like it may have gone away. He's in two-wheel drive only now.
That means an easy win, it looks like, for just showing off Paul Huffaker out of Texas. Boy, he's a veteran on this circuit as he makes it easily over
just showing off, which is in the process of being restored at the secondary monster truck museum in the Midwest.
Against Stomper 1 and Mike Witt, and problems right at the start-finish
line. Oh, they kind of skipped way ahead. No, Leadfoot never took off. Here comes Stomper. Yeah, look at that. That's a legendary truck.
engine combination. A lot of people are watching this truck this evening to see if the big horsepower is the way to go in these monster trucks.
Well, the fans not only watching the horsepower, but they're also watching Mike Witt. He's a local favorite. Mike from just down the road in Mount Washington. As you see him come around turn 2, headed for the final jumps, and he's up and over them. He'll move into the quarterfinal round competition. And meanwhile, still back at the start-finish line is Ron Dennis.
Ron Dennis arrived late at the track, Richard, all the way from Arizona. Has been thrashing all evening long to get this vehicle going. The other crews were helping him, just not to be his day.
Well,
Stomper was TNT's truck for sure.
To be over, but good luck for Mike Witt from Mount Washington, Kentucky, and Stomper won. And earlier today, Army spent some time with Mike Witt. We're in our final round of competition for round number 1. You think of Monster Crunch, you think of
Bigfoot and King Crunch. Let's go.
King Crunch out of Texas.
Wow, look at that King Crunch. No paint job.
He flipped the truck last week. He's trying to pull it back in.
Oh, because he flipped it the week before. Wow.
But Rich Hoosier looks like he's going to be coming around.
Rich Hoosier, a legend for Bigfoot. Watch Bigfoot fly. He's gunning it. Look at this.
Whoa, Rich
Come on.
Hoosier up and over and builds a whopping lead now on King Crunch and Scott
Huge
Stevens. As a matter
lead.
of fact, King Crunch is
Yep,
pretty well
Bigfoot
shut
4.
things down going into turn 2, but Rich
Beautiful
Hoosier
truck.
is on a roll there in Bigfoot as he comes up over the final set of cars to jump.
Wow.
It's going to be an easy win for Rich Hoosier in Bigfoot. And there you see a flash fire from underneath Bigfoot. Just a flash fire there from underneath the hood of Bigfoot.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. Just a brief one. Yeah, dual flags on the Bigfoot. That's right. We used to be a proper country.
Wait a minute. Bigfoot is on fire again.
Uh-oh.
Bigfoot is flaming underneath the motor. Army Armstrong running down to yell up at Rich Hoosier. Hoosier jumps out of the cab, is going to run around to find out what the problem is. The fire appears to be out. No, it's still flaming.
Uh-oh.
Safety officials on the scene with Rich Hoosier. Well, this might put a damper on his competition later. Let's go down to Army.
Yeah, I'd say the truck being on fire could put a damper on the competition, yeah.
Right as you ran across the finish line, Rich.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. It was running real good until I got to the last time over the cars, and all of a sudden
The hairstyles are really something here.
I really wasn't sure exactly what it was.
I believe this would have been 1988.
And when we come around here, it was on fire, so we think maybe the transmission got a little hot and put some oil out on the header.
You're going to be able to come back in the next round.
Yeah, we're going to pull over the pits, check everything out, make sure it's all okay.
Well, hopefully things will be all right for Bigfoot. There you see Scott Stevens and King Crunch. We are now ready for quarterfinal round.
Here we go.
competition.
Casper's back.
Fastest qualifier.
Fastest
USA
loser.
against Casper, which was defeated earlier.
Rich Hoosier was a handsome man. Oh, and against USA 1.
Second quick losing time. USA 1 immediately jumps out, Richard. A strong shot on the outside lane, and Casper looks to be having problems taking over the infield, Richard.
That's Dale Harris. Casper getting out of shape there in turn number 1.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
no, Casper, come on, man.
USA 1 is approaching the first set of cars.
Might be to his advantage. He backpedaled. He's a little bit out of shape. This could
Tough
really
run.
be to his advantage as Casper went to the infield. Litzow has a little bit of reprieve here. He can
Yeah,
make a little
Rod
mistake and
Litzow,
still advance into the next
a wild
round.
man in USA 1.
The USA 1 machine, what is that?
That's a True Value Hardware Master Mechanic plus a Chevrolet
Single flag for USA 1. Doesn't need two, but does have the. It's always a sponsor flag, and I appreciate that.
Rod Litzow bringing it over the final jump. Dale Harris, who would he be talking to there?
Harris going back to check with the starting line judge to make sure it was a legal start, Richard.
Well, Rod Litzow, your winner. He
I did announce it, Johnny Torres. I will, you know what? It's been a few minutes.
He walks off. The driver of cab.
I'm going to pop it up again. For anyone who may have missed it and may have just been rolling in, Johnny Torres, welcome. And just as a reminder, 7-Eleven all-day birthday stream from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 2000s Wrestling Roulette, all kinds of great games. WWE Crush Hour, Ultimate Muscle, Fire Pro Wrestling. We got the SmackDown games. We got the Def Jam Vendetta games. We got the Legends of Wrestling games, the Backyard Wrestling games. We got the King of Coliseum games, and we got the GameCube WWF games. We got all kinds of stuff. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. That's my birthday. Free Slurpee Day, 7-Eleven. The only truly rhyming birthday. Really looking forward to it. And then, of course, 9 to 11 p.m. karaoke with mystery guest. Ooh. I will have a mystery guest right here in the studio doing karaoke with me. We have giveaways. We got all kinds of cool stuff. It's going to be very interactive. All kinds of ways that people can kind of, you know, kind of impact the stream as it goes on. We will, of course, have the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich rule will be in effect, where if anyone sets off the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich alert at 1,000 bits, I will consume one. I'm going to get all the ingredients and have them here and ready to go. And we are really looking forward to that stream. It's going to be an absolute blast. All right. We're hopping back into 1988, the Louisville Speedway Figure 8 course.
Casper calling it a night. We're ready for more quarterfinal round competition. Clydesdale against Awesome
Clydesdale and Awesome Kong. Where's my Awesome Kong emotes?
Good start. Clydesdale's got to really leg it to pull from the outside of the track. Awesome Kong right where he wants to be. On this part of the track, he works the bottom side. He can finish going to the outside of the track. Tremendous ground speed as he approaches the cars for the first jump, Richard.
Yep, no more secret, Johnny Torres. I'm going to put that out on social media pretty soon, have the graphic out everywhere. And of course, to reiterate for folks, the goal, the fundraising goal on this all-day stream is to raise enough money to buy 2 tickets and 2 pit passes for Monster Jam at Gillette Stadium at the end of July. I'm taking Delmy Exo herself to the show. She's never seen monster trucks before, and it'll be her first time, and I think it's going to be great.
Coming across, but they're going to head to the pits and call it a night. We'll be taking on the fan.
What if you soaked Twinkies in espresso and covered it in whipped topping and ate it like white trash tiramisu?
What is that they're putting behind the wheels now, Army?
You have my attention. That's not the worst idea I've heard.
All right, we are ready.
Not a bad idea. She should get a Sparkle Smash shirt. I think she might not get one because she doesn't want to match me and she knows I have one. But there are other ones. There's, you know, honestly, like, she's definitely got to get a shirt while we're there. Maybe I should function that, like, right? Should I add that into the total, like enough to get Delmy a shirt? That's right. Anything raised past that goes to the basement studio. Guys, I would love to have the basement studio up and running before the end of summer. And it's not impossible. Monster Mutt, maybe. The lineup for Gillette is pretty crazy. So, you know, who knows? We'll see who her favorite is on the show. Maybe she'll be inspired. I have a feeling she's just going to get a Sparkle Smash shirt, though.
That sets up our final race and quarterfinal round competition. Bigfoot, a winner in the first round, against No Problem, a loser in the first round.
There we go. Bigfoot and No Problem. No problem with that short wheelbase. Such a cool looking truck. It really looks like a toy made huge, you know?
Hoosier's got his handful with No Problem.
No Problem's keeping up, but he's going to have a hard time on the outside lane on the back half.
And John Moore is backing off the throttle.
Moore backed off the throttle. Hoosier grabbed a handful, got a lot of air, and it looks like some blue smoke starting to come out from underneath Bigfoot, Richard.
All right, Bigfoot.
They're both struggling here.
First round of competition, maybe a little bit of problem.
They're both struggling.
But Rich Hoosier is going to advance to
the
he's got no
problem
as he is up and over the final set of cars. Rick Hoosier, your winner in Bigfoot, but is there a problem with that machine?
There is a modern tour, the Monster Truck Throwdown Tour. They have at least one venue they hit every year where they do a figure 8 track. So it does still exist. It's real messy, though, with how fast the trucks are. Like, these guys, this is top speed for them, so staying in the lane is easy. The modern trucks, oh, it's a mess. It's a mess when they do this.
Steve Dane out of Texas may be
Steve Dane and Awesome Kong. Where's my emote? Going nuts here. Where's my Awesome Kong emote? There it is.
He may have some type of transmission problem as blue smoke starting to appear from beneath the vehicle.
Meanwhile, watch Awesome Kong. Steve Dane
USA 1's close to catching up. Not going to make it, though. Not going to make it. Boom. What a run.
Steve Dane and Awesome Kong goes for the win. He moves into the finals. This is a major upset, Army.
Wait, are the finals Bigfoot and Awesome Kong?
Qualifier of the evening looks to be having some type of transmission.
You guys, this is a rematch. This is a rematch from Return of the Monster Trucks at the Louisiana Superdome. I almost did the brother there. The Superdome rematch from Return of the Monster Trucks. It's Bigfoot and Awesome Kong in the finals. This is a formative moment in my childhood, the previous one. I've never seen the rematch. Oh my goodness.
Mission problems. The
Oh my
owner's going over to
goodness.
check on the truck. Ron Litzow doing a superb job of driving it, but USA won. We'll have to wait for another day to go to the winner's circle.
Well, just because you qualify first doesn't mean you'll win it all, as we just found out. But now we're ready for the other semifinal, Bigfoot and Stomper 1.
Chevrolet versus Ford.
Oh wait, maybe it won't be. If Stomper takes Bigfoot out, it'll be Stomper and Awesome Kong.
On the inside, Hoosier on the outside, side by side.
Oh, that's right.
The first turn. It's gonna be a
That's
war.
right. This is a
Bigfoot
famous
starts to come
clip.
on him.
Ready? Here it is.
Both of them. Look out for Mike Witt. He has flipped it. Mike Witt has flipped Stomper 1 and a Chevrolet.
You guys,
the safety people running over right now to him.
in this era, the pre-tube frame era, that is a huge, that is incredibly dangerous what we just saw. Incredibly dangerous.
He is out of it now. He is out of the car.
Look at
on
this.
the replay how high he went up. Bounced down right onto the nose. Flipped over on the driver's side. Mike Witt is all right, unbelievably.
Like for sure, that was thousands of dollars of damage to get the truck back up and running after that. Wow. Wow, Bigfoot had a flat the whole time, so Stomper probably would have won.
Second time in his pro career has gone head over heel, high-sided the
My
Stomper
goodness.
Chevrolet. And one of the most
Let's hear what this guy's got to say.
Now, Mike, number one, you're okay. I'm fine, Larry. I tell you what, a tremendous race going. Of course, your old rival Bigfoot, you represent the Chevrolet camp, him the Ford camp. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
I really don't know, Army. No idea.
Well, we're glad you're okay. We're going to let you get back to his
I've never seen the second angle of it.
Set up. It'll be a Ford out of Texas and a Ford out of Missouri. However, we noticed when Bigfoot went by us a moment ago, his left rear tire had gone flat. No love lost between these fellas.
Here we go.
Dane wants to put
A legendary rematch.
Side by side. Dane's working the inside. Hoosier's going to have to go way, way around. Dane drops out on that inside. Is working good for him, Richard. He looks like
That inside lane on the first lap is tough to overcome.
Dane and Awesome Kong. He's going to be the first up and over. Then here comes Rich Hoosier and Bigfoot.
Wow.
Hoosier gets a lot of air, but immediately the Ford
Both trucks off onto the grass.
and he has shut it down.
Oh no! Oh no!
He is out of it. Rich Hoosier
It's Kong's revenge.
That means your winner. The
It's Kong's revenge.
It's going to be Steve Dane and Awesome Kong.
Dane motors across the final jump
Look at
to
that,
take
just-
a well-deserved win. This kid has been pumped up. He wanted to win
Just
it tonight.
limping
Yeah, it
over the
looks like
finish
he's gonna
line
do
because
it.
he can. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Out from the cab,
Look at this showboating Texan son of a gun.
tonight, Awesome Kong and Steve Dane over Bigfoot and Rich Hoosier.
Yeah, yeah. You. When I was a kid, I always hated when the races were won by like which truck broke
Steve
first.
Dane, congratulations on a well-deserved win.
Wow.
This is a tough track. First time TNT put on a figure eight. Takes a little getting used to taking left-hand turn, right-hand turn. It's a high-speed track. I had more horsepower, I think, just about everybody here. Me and Stomper got bigger motors. I knew I could get him once I got in the flat ground. He has a good working suspension, that Bigfoot, and I had to get ahead of him to make sure I wouldn't lose any time over the cars. He must have had some kind of
just
problem.
limping over that finish line.
I didn't see him, and I just back out of it a little bit.
When you get to the final, it's a knockdown, drag out for that first place. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
It's going to be tough. It's a figure eight.
Oh, here we go. Now we've jumped ahead to see what year is this. This is.
lost two vehicles trying to qualify for this event. We're going to be back to get the competition underway.
It says it's still 88, but I don't know.
It's a Renegade TNT Monster
Yeah, maybe
Truck
it
Challenge
is. This might be the
begins
same
round
set of
one.
trucks just during the day. Yeah, I think it is. It's all the same trucks. Day two.
Best in the business, but one of the top guns will not be
See, they got 89, 90, 92, 93. I remember some of those late ones.
Is underway now, Richard.
King Crunch is out of it. Here's the way they do line up first round pairings. Of course, Bigfoot got a bye.
Okay, so I think when we just watched day two, because there's no way Stomper's running again after what we saw.
Then we'll
So
have
this
the
is
Stomper
day
2
one.
machine with Marvin Smith, Stomper 2, one of the many Stomper machines on the circuit, against King Kong and Stephen Kane. And finally, just showing off with Paul Huffaker up against the Renegade 1 machine of Warren Hudson. So that's the first round pairings, and we are on a
Oh, that's
figure eight
Stomper
course,
2.
the only one
Okay,
these
so
guys
Stomper
race
1
on
rolled,
in
and now they
America.
broke out Stomper 2 for this.
Presents a whole lot of new problems, Richard. Number one, the length of the track, plus the fact the vehicle is turning left and right, and the cooling of the engines.
Yeah, I
the
think
oil in these engines has a tendency to
Elmira and
run
Adam
away.
67. I think you're
The
right.
drivers are awfully worried about it. They're going to be keeping an eye on the heat gauges, plus the length of the track. A whole new set of
Wow.
competition sets up here.
Well, you see
that USA 1 truck is real pretty in the daylight.
He's one of the favorites here today as he gets ready to qualify. So a short while ago, the USA 1 machine of Rod Litzow was set up for his qualifying run. We're going to take a look at it as he takes off.
Left the line very, very hard, but the transmission seemed to go away on him. You hear the engine kind of wrap up, but Rod stays after it. He goes into the first corner, the first right, looking at the heat gauges. He knows he has problems. As blue smoke comes out, he immediately goes to the infield, Richard.
And you can see right here, he flips off his safety harnesses, and he is out of the truck quickly. Rod Litzow, the driver of the USA 1 machine, out of competition. We went down trackside
I hate to see it.
with the owner of USA 1 to find out
Starving
exactly
Marvin
what
Smith, that's right.
Finish line.
I remember Marvin Smith driving that truck.
The USA 1 Chevrolet, one of the top trucks on the circuit, not qualifying for the program today. What's exactly the problem, Everett?
We've had a bad run of luck here with transmissions in the last 2 days. Yesterday we qualified number 1. I think we would have had no problem making it to the final and quite
that guy
winning.
looks exactly like his name
round,
sounds.
We lost the transmission.
Everett Jasmer would look like that.
And just barely made it off the line.
Yeah, he's not a good dude now, especially in his old age, but what a character to look at, you know?
Casper, Dale Harris out of Pearl,
here we go. Come on, Casper, let's bring it back, buddy.
Out of Killeen, Texas.
Reed Cooper, welcome back. Where's my we've moved on to some retro monster trucks.
Inside, halfway on the outside. Harris draws the first half inside, and he immediately takes
I love the Casper truck. The tires that are a slightly different size from everyone else's. The guy who drives his name is Dale Harris. That sounds like the name of the guy who would drive a Casper monster truck.
Dale Harris going up the first set of jump, and
he's got a great lead.
Good, but he gets a little loose coming off there.
There's no way he beats Awesome Kong here, right? No, he blew it in the turn. It's all over.
Following his normal course, Dane waits
He
till
blew
the
it.
end comes back. He's going to close the door on him as they finish the final left-hand turn.
Considering Steve Dane won with the same truck the night before.
Normally they have to run a full truck body. However, due to the fact they've had quite a few wrecks with this vehicle, they've just completely torn the bodies off of the.
Casper's running great. I hope he's a fast loser and comes back, because I love that truck. I've seen some good custom Caspers done online.
And we got a great crowd on hand. A lot of kids here with their families.
Well, a lot of families.
I might be able to 3D print you a body for that if we figure out what type it is. Adam and XX7, talk to me. Maybe we'll collaborate on something.
And the state of Tennessee will be represented in this round.
Ron Dennis, of course, and John Moore. John Moore in the No Problem machine. He is out of Lafayette, Tennessee.
Leadfoot is a gorgeous vehicle.
Flagstaff, Arizona, will be driving Leadfoot, and you see quite a bit of oil there on the track.
I tell you, in the first round of competition, that truck did not attack like they thought it would. We're going to go back to pits and check right now to the action on the track.
I don't think I've ever seen Leadfoot win a race.
Well, no problem on the outside. He'll be on the inside after they make their first jump.
He's got a good lead on No Problem here. A few truck lengths ahead. You can keep it up on that second half. Yeah, the head out the window. Oh, slowed way down for the cars. Oh, I don't know.
Back topside to you.
It is going to be door to door as they come around this final turn, heading for the.
That's right. It's an El Rancho. Oh, it's going to be close coming into the end here.
John Moore out of Lafayette, Tennessee, and No Problem, trying to gain ground. Smoke pouring out of the Leadfoot machine. Here they come up and over the final.
Oh, this is way close.
Quite a finish here. John Moore with the
wow.
and he's going to cross the finish line first.
Big come from behind win for John Moore. Huge come from behind win.
Leadfoot with Ron Dennis coming in second. He's going to have to head back to the pits and find out if there's any major problem.
That was a good race.
As you see the smoke coming out from it. Let's
that was a good one.
With Army and your winner, John Moore. And coming out,
which rapper bought Leadfoot?
Out of Arnold, Missouri, and Stomper 2, going up against some stiff competition in the Ford-driven machine of Stephen Kane from Killeen, Texas, and the King Kong machine.
And was it that one? It might be a different one.
Here, Army, is that both these vehicles are part of multiple operations.
Jeff Dane out of Killeen, Texas.
Might be thinking of a different monster car.
Kong and Awesome Kong. There are two Stomper Chevrolets. We're watching one now. One of them gets a tremendous jump as Smith gets a good jump, but he's in trouble. It looks like he's up against the wall, Richard.
Matter of fact, he has hit the
I
wall.
am thinking of a different one.
Where he hit it, and that gives King Kong the advantage as he heads to the first set of jump.
Kane trying to hold on, but the Chevrolet's coming back on him. Kane has to slow down a little bit.
King Kong 3 is what that's labeled.
He's starting to work the inside.
Another Dane truck.
Of course, the short part will be to the Chevrolet back topside to you, Richard.
Well, they are door to door as they
Yeah,
come around the final turn.
I want to
for the
say.
final jump of cars.
Hang on.
Stopper 2, the Chevrolet with Marvin Smith. And King Kong, the Ford, driven by Stephen Kane. In its Stopper 2 with the advantage right now, heading up and over the final set of cars to jump. Here comes King Kong, too little, too late. Your winner is going to be Marvin Smith in the Stopper 2 Chevrolet.
I feel like I knew what kind of Toyota it was at one point.
The second round of competition, along with Awesome Kong and Bigfoot. Let's go down trackside. Army is going to be talking with your winner, Marvin Smith, in the Stomper 2 machine.
Marvin Smith takes the Chevrolet people, the Stomper Chevrolet truck, and advances them to the next round of competition. Marvin, on the start, you actually got into the wall up here in the number 1 corner. How did you pull it back?
Well, I just had to keep fighting the steering, let off the gas, got to jump it back over. My rear steering, for some reason, I lost a little, must have been an error or something in the back line. It wouldn't kick back on me. But all of a sudden, I got it back.
So you were using rear steering in this round of elimination?
Just a little bit on the first right there. It jumped sideways and I had to pull it back.
Well, Marvin Smith keeping the hopes alive for all the Chevy fans on the Renegade Tour.
And there's some of our many young fans showing off their favorite monster trucks. And speaking of showing off, here's Paul Huffaker out of Conroe, Texas, and his Just Showing Off Ford. And he's got some stiff competition in the Renegade 1 machine of Warren Hudson. Warren driving out of Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Richard, a lot of people that follow monster truck racing, they watch this Huffaker youngster come up. He has his own truck now, but hadn't always been that way. He started literally crew chiefing for Scott Stevens' King Crunch operation. He stepped up to the Coors monster truck. Now he has his own, and what a truck he has. A tremendous hole shot. This kid from the Lone Star State wants a win, jumps way out in front over the Renegade vehicle.
Just Showing Off is doing just that right now. Paul Huffaker is going up and over his first jump easily. Meanwhile, where the heck is Renegade 1?
Huffaker really not worried about it. We're watching the Renegade 1 as Huffaker races to the front of him. The Renegade 1 just now coming over the first set of crunch cars. Looks to have a tremendous amount of problem. The engine is just not sounding right, Richard.
Well, obviously some major problems with Renegade 1 and Warren Hudson. Meanwhile, without any major problems here, Paul Huffaker and Just Showing Off will move on into quarterfinal round competition. He does just that.
Okay.
Paul Huffaker and Just Showing Off.
It appears that it was a Toyota Hilux. That particular one, it was a 74, 73 or 74 with a lot of custom work on it, so it's a little harder to identify. The back of it has been stretched to be custom, and the front, I mean here on this clip, there's no front headlights or grille, but the front headlights and grille that usually appear on it are custom. So that would be a 74 Hilux, but like greatly altered. That's true. We didn't call them that here. It would have just been a Toyota pickup.
These guys are putting on a wild door-to-door battle right now.
Oh, God, guys, get out of each other's lanes. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, you see that? No.
Bigfoot is heading for the final jump.
A lot of chassis lean on Bigfoot. Harris keeps the pressure on. He's not going to give it to him. Rich is going to have to earn it.
Whoa, look at Casper sky high. Take a wild ride down. Your winner's going to be Rich Hoosier and Bigfoot. The big Ford out of St. Louis, Missouri is going to move on.
It's possible that that is a flag of Mississippi. When it first went by, it looked like it was just a badly sun-damaged American flag, but I think you're right.
Meanwhile, Rich Hoosier's got smoke boiling out of Bigfoot.
Yeah, I might be able to customize.
The problem they were experiencing previously was the oil was running to one side of the engine.
I might be able to customize a truck body model to make a Casper.
Take such an abuse, Richard, that they actually have to wear the kidney belt that's made popular in motorcycle racing.
All right, we are set to go now with our other quarterfinal round competition. It's going to be Awesome Kong and Jeff Dane going up against No Problem and John Moore.
Ford's a pair, one out of Texas, one out of the volunteer state of Tennessee. The one thing in common, they both won earlier today. Now, Dane gets a definite advantage by going on the inside. However, he still doesn't look to be attacking the track as normally the King Kong.
He's getting a big lead in the first half here.
Maybe he doesn't have to. He's trying to save equipment maybe to get into the next round. He's in the lead. That's all
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't see no problem coming back from this one. Yeah, I think he's just throwing it in.
You can hear the engine. As a matter of fact, you
That
can see
rear
the
engine, one of the
moving
first
around,
rear engine
almost like
monster
he's
trucks.
waiting
You
to
can
the
see
ground
it
like he's not
there.
even worried about it. He's in the lead, Richard.
Dane and Awesome Kong thinks he's got it wrapped up right now as John Moore's No Problem is having some kind of problem. Here comes Awesome Kong over the final set of cars. He is going to move into the semifinals. Dane, your winner, and Awesome Kong as John Moore from Lafayette, Tennessee, is going to have to load
Lafayette.
up the No
No one told this guy how to pronounce Lafayette. Lafayette. Come
He will
on.
no longer move on into competition. But moving on will be the Awesome Kong machine.
Lafayette.
To take on Bigfoot and Rich Hoosier. And Army, I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. Rich Hoosier is down with these crunch cars looking for parts.
He and his crew chief, George Smith, they lost an oil plug, and they found them one right now. Where do they find it? In the crunch car. So Hoosier
I love
has
that.
to get back with the crew,
I
put
love
it together.
that.
Speaking of crews, the Louisville Motor Speedway crew getting the oil off the track. Hoosier hustling back up to keep the Bigfoot monster in action.
Not Nick Beans. You mean No Problem? The little one that was just out, or one of the Toyota pickups we were talking about.
Earlier in the day, had problems in the wall. He was able to pull it back. It's not going to work this time, but that's a break for Hoffaker. He jumps out with that Texas.
Is rear steer just not working?
The truck seems to start and stop. It's the engine that's breaking up something terrible. As you hear it come to life and then die instantly. Hoffaker works the outside. Smith going to try to pull him back for the Chevrolet fans.
Boy, this is a slow race to be this much of a nail biter.
Inside part of the track as we approach the finish line. Richard, back to you.
Well, Paul
A solid
Huffaker
pick.
is slowing down to almost a snail's pace. Is it going to be fast enough, though?
Just gonna limp on over the finish line.
Yes, it will be.
Boy, this track is just eating these trucks up, you know? These vehicles are not meant to run great distances, and that was a real problem. Overheating was a problem they had on this track back in the day.
He's out of it for the day. Paul Huffaker moves on. Let's go down to Army.
Paul Huffaker, the engine was breaking up all the way through on that run. What seemed to be the problem?
I don't know, Army. Let me check something real quick.
Okay, definitely a heating problem on the just showing off for Huffaker. He's trying to get into the finals of this thing. We're going to let he and the crew get right back to work.
Back in Louisville, Kentucky, semifinal round of competition underway, but really no competition, Army, as Awesome Kong and Bigfoot were supposed to go at it.
For those curious, Pablo Huffaker of Just Showing Off, in his late era of working, wound up being a driver for Gravedigger from 1993 to 2018 when he retired from active monster truck driving. So he was still driving all the way into 2018. Good on him. Heck of a career.
From Texas, trying to make it 2 in a row on the Renegade.
Drove the Ninja Turtles monster truck. I love that.
Busted my rear drive shaft and
Drove Wolverine at one point.
I was busting my transmission line and kept breaking.
Wow. Crazy career.
Transmission fluid pouring out from underneath the Awesome Kong machine of Steve Dane. He's out of it. Bigfoot moves on into the finals. Meanwhile, it's going to be in the other semifinal competition. Paul Huffaker and Just Showing Off against surprise, surprise. Here comes Casper again and Dale Harris.
Casper's back, baby.
Earlier, Richard, in this competition, the quick loser in the previous round comes back. Well, Harris out of Mississippi's back, but believe me, he grabbed a hold of a
a whole bunch. Really good run.
Right now, Huffaker wants to get a hold of Bigfoot.
Bigfoot won the war against Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong still exists. It's just a weird indie truck that no one talks about.
Just Showing Off is up and over, but here comes Casper.
Oh, this could still be Casper's day if he can get that bounce under control before the turn here. Is that going to be a DQ?
Up in that numbered 4 corner.
All right, what is the Renegade TNT rules on?
That's got to be a DQ, right?
What it states specifically is you must stay in your lane, and it looks like that the Mississippi truck went out of the lane. Casper, I believe, will draw a disqualification.
Oh, tough run for Casper.
Remember, he started on the outside. He had to crisscross or go over.
That's a bummer too, because that is.
You can see here, Huffaker locks the
really like
brakes
that
up,
truck.
Does not make contact with the wall. That's to his advantage. I don't believe there's any major damage to the vehicle. We're going back to you.
Well, in fact, Casper has been disqualified. Paul Huffaker Just Showing Off moves
That's
into
a
the finals
shame.
against Bigfoot. Can he be number 1?
Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Here we go.
Battle between Bigfoot and Rich Hoosier and
Two F-150s lining up.
The track officials saying they're lined
The
up
truck
and
of the
ready to go.
80s, quite frankly.
Wants Hoosier. This kid's trying to make a name for himself. We told you the story about him. He started at the bottom. Now you can't get any higher than this. You're going for the number 1, running the number 1 truck. Hoffaker will try to put a hole shot on him, and he does. What a hole shot. Hoosier out a little bit late. Hoffaker jumps to the inside trying to hold Bigfoot.
If both of these trucks hold up through the race, this could end up being a real close run.
He makes a wide turn as he closes in on a jump.
Oh, these boys are going for it. Look at them.
Here comes Bigfoot.
Whoa.
Both of them a wild ride, just showing off in Bigfoot. The two Fords battling for the championship in Louisville. Right now, Rick Hoosier has the advantage as they head for the final
I think
jump.
Hoffaker's screwed here.
The outside, you'll notice Hoosier actually looks over his right shoulder to see where Hoffaker is. He's coming across to put another win on the Renegade Tour.
Damn.
Your champion, it is
That Bigfoot 4 truck was nothing to be taken lightly.
Rich Hoosier out of St. Louis, Missouri, crowned the king in Louisville this afternoon. Paul Hoffaker, and just showing off his second. You see him popping the hood on that big Ford motor, getting some air.
Which that's what all of us are doing every week.
I believe this next one we've watched on stream before. Yeah, we have. So I'm going to skip ahead.
There's left and right hand turns. There's an inside and outside. And you can get ahead of a guy.
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. We're going to jump to 1992, one of my favorites.
When you fall back into
I think it was mentioned earlier, but Bigfoot's biggest advantage is that I don't think anybody had a suspension setup like they did, as dialed in as they did. It's true. Bigfoot technologically was always ahead of the other trucks. And in fact, eventually he was banned from the TNT racing series because none of the other trucks could keep up. None of them could come close, and they banned Bigfoot, which is why when they cut their deal with Galoob for the Micro Machines series and for the Tough Tracks series, Bigfoot was not a part of those, and so Bigfoot cut its own deal with Hot Wheels and had his own 1/64th scale line, as well as the slightly larger, I believe, about 125th or so motorized series, the Bigfoot Champions series of 1990-1991. But yeah, it was a whole separation for a little bit, and then shortly thereafter they all kind of melded back together when the other trucks kind of caught up to what Bigfoot could do. Now, I don't believe that we've watched this one on stream. I'm trying to remember. There's also a much later one that comes up here. We did watch. I skipped a whole bunch in the middle here because we watched them on stream previously. So we will continue here with 1992. That's right. They banned Bigfoot 8. It was too technologically advanced over the other trucks. That's right. They were all phase 2 until about midnight. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. All right, here we go. 1992, Louisville, Kentucky. Barely Tame and Tropical Thunder. Wayne Smozanik, what a name.
And Barely Tame. Now, we told you Smozanik's from Florida.
Doug Spanier, look at that guy.
Minnesota. So you got a north and south confrontation between Barely Tame and Tropical Thunder, and there they go.
I had this on VHS. I had an uncle who recorded it off TV for me. He recorded like an entire VHS's worth of monster trucks for me.
James needs to have it over Smozanik. He's in the outside lane. They come over to hit the cars. Whoa!
Yeah, you can see now, just 3 years later, the trucks, the technology had come a long ways. They're running more smoothly. They're running faster. This is largely still stage 1 trucks, but kind of verging onto stage 2.
A clean sweep for Doug Spanier and Barely Tame.
That Barely Tame truck was dialed in this. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one to watch.
Now the Gravedigger, piloted by Dennis Anderson, he's back after
that's Gravedigger 3 that we're looking at there.
North Carolina ready to go with the digger. Kodiak being
that truck later became the Monday Nitro monster truck.
First time on Monster Truck Challenge out of New Berlin, Wisconsin.
Gravedigger came on the scene pretty early. Gravedigger was on the scene in the 80s, in the mid 80s, with the original Gravedigger, Grandma Gravedigger that's referred to now.
Figure 8 course. They come around the first turn. They'll be approaching that first set of cars.
Kodiak was no slouch here either. Look at him zipping around those turns.
Whoa! He clears the entire set of cars.
No, the original Gravedigger was a delivery panel van as well. That red pickup that people talk about was not really, that's kind of a fictionalized version they made up for Monster Jam. I watched Gravedigger. He wanted that win. Look at this, ready? Ooh.
Dennis Anderson runs out of track space. Dennis Anderson, the Gravedigger, your winner.
The safety stuff in these trucks was not really as good at that point. Hang on, I'm gonna pull up a picture of the OG Gravedigger and we'll get a year on it here. Hang on. Now that we're talking about when it started as a panel van. Now, the original, it was a Ford panel van was the first one. Not many people know that. Let's see. Yeah, looking like this is going to be our picture probably. There we go. So that is the OG Gravedigger, Grandma Digger, as it had been built up over the years. Also a very early rear engine monster truck. Not a lot of them had that then. And for such a fancy, beautiful vehicle as it was, the careful paint job, he rolled this thing a bunch of times. You know, but that's Dennis Anderson. Old one-run Anderson. All right, let me clear some stuff here. Get this back. Here we go. All right, hopping back in here.
Up to the line.
Here we go. Gary Porter and Carolina Crusher.
Gary's been doing extremely well on Monster Truck Challenge.
This, I believe, would have been Carolina Crusher 3 or 4. Master of Disaster, the touring partner of Barely Tame.
They're staged in Louisville. Carolina Crusher, Master of Disaster, and there they go. Carolina Crusher out to an early lead, but they have.
You can see here, one is a tube frame, definitely a stage 2, verging on stage 3, and then one is a stage 1. It's got the old leafer springs. You'll see Carolina Crusher will come over and recover from the bounces very quickly. The other one just shattered its front axle, so never mind. I was gonna say we'd watch how much it bounces, but it's a non-issue now. Gary Porter, of course, referred to as the lone wolf of monster truck racing at the time because he would often tour with no pit crew at all. It would just be him. He would roll up with the truck and the trailer. He would put the tires on himself. He would do everything by himself. Here we go. Predator and Rambo. Rambo, one of the bounciest monster trucks. Watch this thing when it comes off the cars. It bounces like crazy. Alan Pezzo and Predator, who I had the good fortune to meet and watch race many times in a later era of the same truck. That's right, Gentleman Gary Porter. Look at that guy.
So it's Rambo and Predator in Louisville on this Figure 8 course on Monster Truck Challenge, and there they go.
Love this era of Predators, so bright and colorful.
And he goes tight. Weaver comes out very wide on that first turn in Rambo. Predator with a 3.
Really nice control around these first turns here. Look at how smooth that was. Now watch Rambo bounce. Look at that.
Goes into that turn, he's in the outside
bouncing like crazy.
Rambo way behind. Can the boy from New York catch
I love the neon colors on Predator here.
It's all Predator in this race. Alan Pezzo.
And just take a nice easy jump over there.
Picks up a win in Louisville, Kentucky on this tough Monster Truck Challenge course.
Oh, that was Rambo too. That's correct. I got to see that truck in person a couple times when I was a kid.
And the Excalibur up against.
Now here's two of my childhood favorites. Equalizer, I didn't see for the first time until I saw the restored Equalizer in the Monster Truck Hall of Fame and Museum in Butler, Indiana. Excalibur used to come through the Springfield Civic Center pretty frequently, and I would see Excalibur there. This stuff needs more drivers fighting.
Excalibur and Equalizer. He's up among some.
Yeah, well, don't worry. If there's time, we'll get to a little Monster Wars. We'll see how long this episode runs. Because I still got to hit my my nighttime cardio down in the basement tonight. I did my outdoor cardio earlier, did the lifting, but now we gotta hit that second round. Gotta keep that wind up for the ring.
What's happened to David Morris? He loses power.
That's right. That's the famed AEW announcer and retired wrestler Excalibur here. Look at that, aired it out over the cars. Beautiful, beautiful. Here we go, back again. We saw him earlier with an older version of the truck.
Texas, driving that auto value truck. He is a veteran of Monster Truck Challenge, and we love having him with us. Now,
King Crunch was always a classic to me.
That this was a tough course. Scott Stevens gets a
Oh, he gets a buy run, just has to go out and lay down a time.
Not only that, but
low stakes, and he gets to test the track out.
So he's just out for a joyride here. He's going to get
doing real nice around there.
But you know, Scott Stevens is a competitor. He's going to see what this truck will do. A fairly new truck. He's been tweaking it, and I think he's got this thing dialed in for the
single coilovers on each tire. This era, that's exactly how it was.
He's picked up a great sponsor there in Auto Value, and the King Crunch gets a buy run. He'll advance to our next round.
There, beautifully taken on that jump. Real nice and smooth.
This first round was exciting, Ken.
This was an exciting first round. Oh. Rambo with a come from behind, or a fast loser spot. Yeah, the drivers were all pretty tight back then.
And Rambo off to an early lead. The Crusher sort of catches him on the inside track.
They still are, as far as I know. Now this second half is going to be interesting because Gary Porter does not have a huge lead, but now Rambo has the inside lane. But he's so bouncy; it takes forever to get back in control. He could make it up on the inside here. Ooh, I don't know. He's closing the gap, but I don't know if he's going to get there fast enough. Yeah, not quite enough. Not quite enough. So bouncy. So bouncy.
As Gary waves to the crowd, they're lining up right now. The equalizer going again.
Now we'll know Gravedigger is out here, and that's because Dennis Anderson. Yeah, here we go.
Dennis Anderson, the Gravedigger. First of all, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just fine. Smashed into the wall there, and I clipped my ribs in the back of my seat, and just knocked the wind out of me for a few minutes. But I'm all right now.
What the heck happened?
Well, I tell you, I come around the last turn there. My truck just felt like it was trying to drift out. And I thought old Cody out there was getting ready to blow me away. So once I got the truck straightened out, I just smashed that big motor, and it shot me over the cars. And kind of surprised me. I didn't think I was going to get that much air, but I had to deal with it because it was too late to back out. Once I hit the ground, I had to tap the throttle a couple times to make sure I was going to be in control.
Yeah, I had always heard that he broke some ribs there and was out of action for a bit.
Take to the wall.
Apparently overshot the set of cars that he was going for. He was trailing behind one of the other monster trucks and needed to make up some time. When he come down, basically he had slid sideways, smashed into the wall there. He had gone to a restaurant to eat some dinner after the race was over that night, and he went to take a drink or something, and he coughed real hard. While in doing so, he had already injured some of the ribs, and when he coughed so hard, it actually separated some of the rib cage, so he's going to be out for a little while.
Leads us to our matchup between the
Been there. My two major wrestling injuries. I had a fractured rib and a dislocated rib. Two different events, so I feel it. Here we go. David Morrison, that equalizer truck. Uh-oh. Oh, you hate to see it. Barely tame. Getting an easy run here. For a truck that's really kind of stage 1 verging on stage 2, this truck is going to make it pretty far into the bracket here, it would seem.
Doug Spanier has to work to get it going again. I told you this was a tough course.
Oh, beautiful jump there. Nicely taken. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of motorsports, especially back in this era. Whichever vehicle manages to make it to the finish line is the winner.
That's a good-looking truck in the Predator. Wayne Smozanik was the 1990 Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, a lot of fast losers coming back because of trucks breaking. Like we're seeing a lot of repeats of vehicles that broke down. Predator here on these turns is getting a little slippy slidey on the track. And I do remember how this this event ends, and it's important to remember that that keeps happening to Predator. Sort of starts drift running where the rear wheels are slipping out from under him. Wow, this actually wound up being a closer race at the end than I would have thought.
With an impressive win in that Chevy truck here in Louisville. Well, it's been easy so far for Scott Stevens and the King Crunch. He had a bye run, but this time he's going again.
This era of Excalibur was a great era for the truck. It was always a strong contender any show it was on, but this was an era where, like, you could see they dialed a lot in on that truck.
Watch everybody run. He took the torch by himself on a bye run in round number 1, and he's falling.
He doesn't have a huge lead after having the inside lane, so if King Crunch gets it under control pretty quick off of these cars, he could come back. Oh, but Excalibur's not going to make it easy for him. Oh man, oh man. They're together on the straightaway. Come on. Excalibur airing it out like Gravedigger did during qualifying. Holy moly. King Crunch is broken. Did he lose a tire? Wow. Wow. That was a good race. That's what you want to see. Yeah, they both looked in rough shape after. Uh-oh. As the sun's gone down, you know, the concrete tends to soak up a little of that oil and get a little wet with condensation. And Carolina Crusher there slipping out. See if that affects anyone else as the night goes on.
Around they go. Into turn 3. Around turn number 4.
Yep. That's all she wrote for Gary Porter. He is out. Put away by Barely Tame. A truck that no one would assume is a real contender here. That's right, cold tires and cold concrete.
And he's gotten here in the semifinal.
Yeah, that's Predator slipping a lot still. Boy, Predator did not get as big a lead as you want when you're on the inside lane. He's only got maybe a truck and a half's lead. Yeah, but that bouncy return for Rambo. Oh boy. Oh, this one's going to be closer than we thought too. Whoa. Yep. Some real good races here. Yep, that one tight corner is tricky, and I got a bad feeling about here's our finals. Yeah, there's the one tight turn coming into the cars here, and oh, no. Spun out and decided to just power through it with a donut. Oh, he's never making up that ground. There's no way. Doug Spanier with a huge win over some incredible competition. It beats some of the biggest names in any era of monster trucks. Is this day 2 of this event? I've never seen day 2 of this event. What time is it? It's 10:54. We are right pushing up on the end of our time here. We're going to call it there. We'll do another watch along sometime and catch up on a bit more of this. We'll watch more of the figure eights. They're the best ones. There's so much that can go right and so much that can go wrong. For now, I will once again remind everyone, put a notification on your calendar. Make sure you're in the Discord, staying up to date, because next Saturday, 7/11, all day, starting at 9 a.m., going till 11 p.m., I will be live for my birthday all day on Twitch, raising some money so that we can take Delmy Exo to her first ever Monster Jam event at Gillette Stadium at the end of July. I'll vlog the whole thing, so it'll all be on YouTube. You get to see her reaction to her first time ever seeing monster trucks in person. And we got a great schedule set up for this stream, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 2000s Wrestling Roulette, lots of great games, a whole slew to choose from. Shouts out to Mr. Johnny Torres for helping me get that all set up. We got a cool giveaway going on throughout the day, and I'll be explaining the rules for that on the day. But we're going to be doing a giveaway of the translucent prototype Delmy Exo figure, one of a kind. There are no other translucent versions of that figure. It is the prototype. It is the only one. When we did the prototype Perry as a giveaway, it was a huge hit. So I think people are going to love the Delmy figure too. And then from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., we have a special guest coming who will be here in studio with me for a 2-hour karaoke concert. Will we do duets? Will we just trade off? Will only they sing? Will only I sing? You'll have to tune in to be there. It's going to be interactive. We're going to have all kinds of cool things. The Twinkie Wiener sandwich alert will be in effect. You'll be able to pop karaoke's whenever you want throughout the day. And during the actual karaoke concert, you can pop that alert and you can go ahead and make a song request. It's going to be really cool. Going to be a great time. And I'm looking forward to spending an entire day, my birthday, with all of you here on Twitch. And that is it for this stream. This has been an absolute blast. Let me see who we should raid. Let me see who is on. And we will go check out someone else's stream for the remainder of the evening here, and I will head down and hop on the treadmill because I got another round of cardio to hit. Let's see. I think we're probably going to check out. Yeah, Frank Howley's watching some Joshi wrestling. We are going to raid our old pal Frank Howley. Be sure to let him know we're there. Throw some of the emotes, tell him hi, throw him a follow. He does some great streams. I'm a big fan. I have a huge watch streak on his channel. I think I'm at 165. And once again, thank you all so much for being here. Shouts out to Day Without Darkness for popping a gift sub earlier. And shouts out to everyone else for hanging out on this super hot Wednesday night. It's going to be even hotter tomorrow. And I will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. for my co-stream with Mr. Johnny Torres. We will be playing, it's our weekly cozy co-stream where we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley. So I will see you all then. And thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you over on Frank Howley's channel. Take care, my friends.